Look at this guy.
Uh-oh. Fuck, they let you in here?
I got the whole crew.
Where's security? Oh, man.
The whole crew.
How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
We got like,
Good, how are you?
also we got like 30.
When you guys want to get to 1 million, you let me know.
No kidding, right? You guys,
We're gonna be nice.
We work together, I can
Cap,
get
I
you
work
there.
at PR. You guys all make my job really easy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you do.
What do you be investigating this?
Cap. Oh, no, I work at PR.
Oh, PR?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's nice to meet you, TK. Big Cap.
TK, I heard you're for sale. I saw this video that LT Motivator did, and they offered to make you guys big accounts and give you guys. No. No, I'm not for sale. One, I don't need the money. Two, yeah, I don't need the money. And they weren't offering big booty Latinas, so
Whoa. Ram is offering big booty Latinas. As someone who has a half Latino kid, that'd be something that's very interesting to me. But I figured since OC Motivator and TK's Garage made a video talking about when I work for sale, talking about what the information that we talk about beforehand and eventually comes true, are we being paid by Stellantis, Ram, and Dodge and all that stuff? Or are we just that good at finding information out before some of these other approved journalists? So I'm going to talk about that in this video, and we're going to discuss this right now. Okay, more over 51,000 friends, and the 56% of you guys who watch these videos and haven't hit the subscribe button, is Butter the Insider for sale, like TK's Garage was saying? And the answer is no. Now, I know that OC Motivator posted that clip where Tim was saying that, yeah, we can get all your accounts to like 1 million followers and stuff. I always, kind of was of the mind that that was basically like a practical joke, just to basically say, hey, look, you guys are leaking so much information and stuff that we don't really want out yet. And you guys, I guess I kind of take it as, hey, if you guys kind of play ball or whatever, right, you probably get a lot more followers just like these guys are, because there are some channels that have like 1 million something followers because, like TK say, they ride the pond to get information and stuff and get information embargoed months in advance. So like TK says, we don't necessarily follow that credence. We basically go and try to find information out because at the end of the day, we are all enthusiasts. We all want to know things that we don't necessarily have the opportunity to find out until months or even years later and stuff. Because I mean, me personally, I want to know when there's a new HEMI product coming, because I'll give you a prime example. Back in 2020, right around summertime and stuff, I'm going like, man, I would love to get to a new freaking Hellcat powered vehicle and stuff. But then I was kind of rubbed the wrong way back in like 2017. I just bought me a freaking Hellcat, and then next thing I know, 2 weeks after I bought my Hellcat, Demon 170, not Demon 170, but the 2018 Demon gets announced. Stuff. I'm going like, okay, crap. That kind of put me in like a little spot, and then I had to go maneuver and do some things, and then, okay, let me try to find 2018 Demon. So then you fast forward to 2020, I'm going like, same thing. Like, is Dodge going to secretly plan some new vehicle or something that's going to be like, I'm going to be pissed off if I buy this, and the next thing I know, a week or two later, something new is coming out? Like, I would love to know if something new is coming. So I'm going like, yeah, so I'm starting to kind of like read in and see like, hey, look, because I think the big thing around 2020 was they were going to make a Challenger ACR. So basically make a track focused Challenger. That was the rumor and stuff. And then I think Motor One got a quote from Tim Knissis that vehicle was not going to happen because of physics and all this other stuff, yada, yada, yada. But there was discussion about it, that type of car. And then I kind of like settled on the TRX and stuff. But in situations like that, I'm going like, man, shoot, like I would love to know when things are coming. That way, like, hey, look, you know what? I can wait an extra month or two to find something coming and stuff. And the prime example of that is the Demon 170. Like before Demon 170 came out, I knew there was going to be a foundation car. I just figured that I would never get one because just like the 2018 Demon and stuff, the dealers are going to jack them up like crazy and stuff. So I went and ordered me a red eye. I go like, okay, cool. Everybody gonna be focused on this new foundation vehicle that I've known for like 2 or 3 years before that they were gonna put a elephant in that vehicle. For some reason, Dodge didn't run with that in the marketing campaign. But I knew there was gonna be a foundation Challenger with a elephant engine in there. And then I'm going like, cool, let me just get a red eye, unless I have something that's not gonna be marked up on all this other stuff. And then of course everybody gets, you know, announced that the 2023 D170 comes out. Then that whole feel and spiel, all that stuff happens, and then bam, I just luckily end up getting one because of Dodge and stuff. And the whole thing with me getting this car from Dodge, which definitely thanks to Tim, and this is Matt McAleer about that, there was no stipulations that, hey, you gotta talk nice about us, hey, you know, you gotta stop leaking things, because ever since I've got my D170, I've done everything but stop leaking things, and I've probably got on their nerves a few times too, probably revealing too many things that went wrong with D170 with the engine failures and stuff like that, which to this day, still no one has got Dodge to go on a record to say that, hey, anything that I said about any of these issues with these cars was fake and exaggeration or whatever and stuff. So a year later, when I issue that challenge for anybody, it don't matter if you're Racer X, Raddy's Rise, TK's Garage, like whoever, Uncle Tom's Garage, like whoever, no one still have gotten Dodge to go on the record and say that anything that I've said about any car was fake. So that should tell you a lot of stuff, that even people who are, you know, friends with the company and stuff still can't say that, yeah, I was wrong about anything. So that goes basically to answer the question that no, we are not for sale for Dodge or Ram or Stellantis and stuff, and that when we get information and stuff, we actually get things because we are actually curious, because we are fans of the product at the end of the day. So having said that, I mean, unless, you know, I get like an offer I can't refuse, like big booty Latinas, like TK has said over there, I might reconsider it. Because like I said, my son's half Latino. So I'm just saying, if Ram offer that, I might have to take a look at that offer and stuff. I'm just joking. But nah, I'd rather have my independence and stuff. And I've said for years that for me, I'd rather just be able to go and just want to be treated fairly in the space and stuff. That's mainly the only thing I've argued about. I never really tried to go and try to be like, you know, complain that I'm not the top creator and stuff like that. I just wanted to make sure that when people know they saw my videos and stuff, that, hey, I'm somebody that's very interested in the product and stuff. I'm always way too nosy than I should be. And that whenever I talk about something in video, that I am very well informed on something. And that's just basically my takeaway that, because I mean, I don't necessarily make as many videos as TK's Garage. I don't necessarily make as much money as Austin Motivator and do. I'm probably, out of us big three, the least paid creator out of the three of us. And I think, I get the least amount of views, like the least amount of subscribers and stuff. So I'm just trying to slowly build up my channel and stuff, which is why I started, you know, making merch and stuff to kind of help, you know, kind of bridge that gap and stuff. Because I know people are going like, oh, you need to create merch, you need to create merch, you need to create merch. So I finally did that, and you can go and check out the my merch store and check out buttertheinsider.com to go buy some merch. They got some pretty cool, like inspired stuff on there that I'm gonna keep adding every few weeks and stuff. But other than that, I mean, there's not really much to tell other than, you know, we're not for sale. I know Tim's Knissa said that and stuff, but all took it as a joke. And we're gonna keep leaking things out that I'm pretty sure they don't like. I mean, if they came and told us information and stuff that they want us to keep private and stuff, like, just like I tell any of my sources, if there's something you don't want me to repeat, just tell me you don't want me to repeat it, and I won't do it. And that's why I keep having the same sources keep leaking me information and stuff, and I always keep everyone anonymous, because you never know exactly where I've gotten information from. I could have got information from somebody who worked at the UNW, all the way to somebody who works in the executive office of Dodge or Ram or Jeep or Stellantis, whatever, right? So you just never know where I get my information from. I know TK says he actually pays for information, but I don't make money like that. So I can't necessarily pay for information and stuff. It's just people who are just kind enough and they actually help me out and present information to you guys. And that's where I get most of my information. I had never paid anyone anything to give them information and stuff. So everything that I've gotten has been through just being very, very friendly with people and stuff. And people just want to let other people know when things are coming out. So that's basically how I do things, how I operate. I mean, if I made more money, maybe I would pay for information. That way I can get like more detailed info and stuff. But hey, it is what it is. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below, because like I said, I'm the least paid. I got the least amount of views, I got the least amount of subs, but at least, you know, every time I make a video and stuff, I try to basically bring as much info as possible when it actually does happen. But Like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And until the next time, you can watch this video right here. And until then, I'm out.